They're not even allowed to defend Lebanon. So, no, this is not a politically tenable deal, and as a result, it can't work. But it's dangerous because it puts the pretense of Lebanese approval of a basically U.S. and Israeli plan in the country. So now they can go to the Iranians and say, but the Lebanese government gave their stamp of approval for this deal. It also causes extreme polarization and danger in the country because you do have a government that is absolutely collaborating with the Americans and Israelis. And honestly, George, I knew this was going to be a bad negotiation and a bad deal for Lebanon, considering the people in Lebanon who were put in charge of it. I could have never imagined it would be this bad. So I think the possibilities of what the people who signed away Lebanon in this deal are willing to do to basically weaken their domestic political opponents, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about for them. And so moving forward, if they were to go through with this, it would be against the will of the majority of the country, and it would absolutely lead to some uprising and some civil strife. So it's incredibly dangerous for Lebanon. But at the end of the day, the Israelis could not disarm Hezbollah, the biggest, most powerful military in the region that has an endless weapons supply and intelligence sharing from the U.S., couldn't disarm Hezbollah. There's no way the Lebanese army, if it was willing to, which is not, would be capable of going through and winning a war against Hezbollah. So they're not going to be able to defeat the resistance with something like this. And also, you had Ghalibaf, the Speaker of Parliament in Iran today, talk to Nabi Berri, the Speaker of the Parliament in Lebanon and basically the leader of the Shias right now in Lebanon, promising once again to continue to insist on a ceasefire and an Israeli withdrawal from Lebanon. So these two things are basically going to come into contradiction and war against each other. What's going to win out here? The Israeli-U.S. neocon plan to basically fight the Iranians and fight Hezbollah to the last Lebanese? Or is it going to be the Iranians winning out and ending the war across the region? And really, that is up to how smart the Trump administration is and whether they decide to continue with this disastrous war with Iran, or whether they decide to finally recognize that they have lost this war. Whether it's today, whether it's 2 months from now, or whether it's 6 months from now, they will have lost this war. They just need to accept it.